This is a studio camera tutorial. To begin with, this camera is in its home position. The cords have been figure-eighted and the heads are locked. Let's begin by moving the camera to the center of the studio. Take a look at the pedestal. You will find a silver ring that controls the direction of the pedestal wheels. The tape on the handle indicates which direction the pedestal will move. When moving the camera, keep any pressure off of the multi-pin connector by using one hand to gently hold the cord to make sure it doesn't pull as we are moving. The multi-pin connector handles the control for the iris and white balance and also provides the camera with power. That makes the multi-pin connector very important, which is why we want to treat it so gently. You will notice if we try to move the camera head up or down, it won't move. That's because the head is locked. To unlock the head, pull the silver button out. Sometimes you have to adjust the head a bit as you are pulling. Once the silver button is out, the head is unlocked. Next, we need to check if the tilt lock is on. You will find these controls on the back of the camera. Here you will find a lever. If you pull the lever down, then the tilt is now unlocked. And remember that the tilt control moves the camera head up and down. Do not use tilt when the lever is in the locked position. You will ruin the tilt lock. You will also see 3 knobs labeled pan friction, tilt friction, and pan lock. Pan lock keeps the camera from moving left to right. If you find your camera drifting, you may want to engage the pan lock. Just don't forget to turn it when you try to pan again. Tilt and pan friction controls how much drag is on those 2 motions. This would control the speed of those 2 motions. To turn on the studio cameras, you have to go turn them on from the CCU. That stands for Camera Control Unit and can be found in the control room, and also from the camera head in the studio. This is the prompter head, which is simply a mirror glass in front of the lens. If you move the cloth back, you will expose the lens of the camera. You will notice 3 different rings on the lens of this camera. The amount of light coming into the camera is controlled by the iris. As we can see here, the aperture opening on this studio camera is at 5.6. The focus is set at 8. This indicates the distance between the lens and the subject that is currently in focus. The last ring is the zoom ring. Let's walk behind the camera to see how the zoom is operated. You'll notice the zoom has a rocker control. This allows you to zoom in and use the telephoto lens, or zoom out and use the wide lens, which puts the camera lens in its widest position. Also on the back of the camera, you will find the focus control. Rolling this to the left or right changes the focus ring. It also makes the picture blurry or clear. When operating a camera for a show, remember the 3 F's: fly, focus, frame. Finally, here's what we refer to as a tally light. When this light is illuminated, it indicates when the studio camera is punched up on the program bus of the switcher. And that is a brief tutorial on how to use the studio cameras.